Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to day 7 of Cyber Rakshak Beginner, Proactive Cyber Defense Engineering using Python by Cybervidyapeeth Foundation in association with All India Council of Technical Education and the Computer Emergency Response Team of India CERT-In. We'll be starting at sharp 6. I repeat, we'll be starting at sharp 6. I have a few announcements. Please make sure to inform your friends to join. Not to miss today's session. Today we have a special guest joining us soon. You do not want to miss that part of the session. We'll be starting shortly, students. We're just waiting for our guest. Please make sure to put any of your queries and questions in the YouTube chat box. I'll try my best to answer them. They can be either regarding one of our programs, such as the PGDCD, the Post-Graduation Diploma in Cyber Defense, or the Cyber Rakshak Acharya course, which is also known as the Faculty Development Program, or about career questions, or other kinds of questions that you will ask our guests. So maybe feel free. I'll be sharing some information regarding our guests soon. I repeat, we'll be joined by a guest soon. Please make sure to keep the decorum of this class, and please put any and all questions regarding the PGDCD program or the Cyber Rakshak program in the chat. You can also contact Editor Bot on Telegram regarding said queries. People who want to know about specifically about cyber data science and business intelligence based work and internships with us can contact a separate bot on on Telegram, whose name is, and I repeat, the bot's name is bot Mac OS X. I repeat, bot's name is bot Mac OS X. Okay, so if you want to do an internship in cyber data science, business intelligence, data warehousing, such topics with us, then please feel free to contact bot Mac OS X for more information, and the bot will be more than happy to reply to you back. Okay, so let's start with today's class, students. The surprise is there for you. Don't worry. It's going to come soon. Okay. So we'll be moving on to our education of cyber defense engineering. Before I start, I would like to remind everyone to please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, and like the stream so that we can bring you such fantastic content every single day. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook and other social media platforms. Please, please, please make sure to support us so that we can bring you such content daily and with a regular flow. Many people have been requesting for a platform such as Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. I'm pleased to announce the work is underway, and soon we will be launching the said platform for all the students. Of course, it will be a subscription-based platform, so you will be able to practice your hacking skills and learn a lot there as well. Those who are interested in doing internship with us can text editor bot on Telegram. If you do not have a Telegram account, please make one as soon as possible and join our Telegram group. Okay. If you have issues contacting any of the bots, then you can contact Sarvesh, whose number was shared yesterday. I'll share the number again here as well. So you can contact Sarvesh directly. And from that there on, you can actually contact him. So I'm just going to put Sarvesh's number in the chat. Okay, so that way you are able to actually go ahead and call him or contact him regarding all your queries. Okay, so I'm sharing his number in the Telegram as well as in the YouTube. Okay, so you'll be having access in both places. Kali Linux is necessary towards the end of the course. Yes, the last 10 days, Kali Linux is required. There is no eligibility for internship. I repeat, there is no eligibility criteria for internship. You just need to be interested in cybersecurity and know the absolute basics of cybersecurity. Rest, we will give you the materials to learn and work with. There is a fees though, if you are unable to, clear the, so the standard fees is 1,000 rupees to do a 4 months internship with us. But that is only when you can clear the Viva. If you are unable to clear a Viva test, which we'll do, then it is 1,500 rupees. Okay. Please make sure to contact Sarvesh in case you cannot contact the editor bot regarding any of your queries. He'll be more than happy to assist you. Please, contact your friends and family and have them join. We are about to be graced by a big, very reputed man in the field of security. I want everyone to be on their best decorum in this class. Please refrain from spamming in the chat box, and doing so will get you banned from the channel. And make sure to listen to all the wisdom that will be shared by him today. I'll be starting the class in 2 minutes if there's any more delays. Okay. Okay, so let's begin today's class. Let's not waste any time. I'm going to start. Some of you were complaining that, sir, what happened to the PPT? So this time, I'm going to return back to the PPT just for one session. So I'm going to start my screen share now. Please inform me if it's visible. Thank you. Okay, team, I would like to inform everyone here that Mr. Sohan Mukherjee, Chief Information Security, Fincare Bank, is going to be with us in just a few minutes. Please keep the decorum of the class. If you have any questions that you want to ask, please post them in the YouTube chat. I repeat, in the YouTube chat. Okay. No, today I'm going to teach as well. There's going to be proper teaching today. So, after his session, at least half an hour to 40 minutes class will be going on, because tomorrow is going to be the last class in the basics of Python. Then we'll be jumping into combining the skills we have learned and doing data science with Jeffrey. So, for today and tomorrow, I'll actually still be teaching. Okay. I hope that answers all your questions.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, Mr. Swan, you're audible.
Okay. I don't know what is the exact number of participants. Can you clear?
Just give me a second. Your voice broke for a few seconds. Could you repeat
So I
that,
think,
please?
yeah, I think all of them are in the class.
Yes. So this meeting is being live streamed on YouTube, and they're not allowed to join us directly here.
Okay.
They're all able to see us and hear us on YouTube directly.
Okay. So thanks everyone, guys. Welcome to this great event. Myself, Soban Lal Mukherjee. I'm CISO Fincare Small Finance Bank. So I would like to welcome you all in the journey of through a great career. What I mean say career, it's a passion, because if you do what you love, then you need not require to work, because your work becomes your love. And sometimes we missed it. And to believe me, cybersecurity is such a career. If you understand the basics, if you understand how the technology is working, what are the security lacunas or loopholes, it will give you humongous exposure. Just give me a minute. Bear with me.
Students, if you have any question, please post them in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, sorry. So it will give you a humongous potential. You believe me, cybersecurity, if you take it as a career, then it stops, because every day the technology is changing. The programming languages which were learning 5 years, 3 years to 5 years. If I say 2 years ago, also there are a lot of changes which has happened. The technology stack which we are using, the core servers and all these things. Now the virtualization stack, cloud, containerization, micro-segmentation. Every day there is a humongous change. And if you take the number of people who are working in the IT field across the world, is in one discipline is more than any other discipline. It's a mechanical engineer or mechanical field, somebody is working in electrical field, somebody is working ABCD. IT and digital has become the backbone of all these things. Imagine a scenario when people used to go to the railway station to book their train. They have to be behind the queue for hours after hours, and then they didn't know that whether they will get a reservation or not. And some people, for them reaching a railway station is a huge challenge. They have to take 2-3 buses. Now, sitting at home at the remotest place of the country, you can book a train ticket, flight ticket. You know what is the status, what is your coach number, what is your berth number, and even before you trying or starting from home, you will get an exact location of the train, which station, is it running late, is it running fast, is it running on time. So digital has enabled, ITL digital has enabled us enormously. But there is a cost of everything. It has become so essential in our everyday life. It has equally become essential for the national security. Our critical infrastructure, power, banking, if you take nuclear plants, if you take hospitals, you take railways, everything, the backbone, telecom, the backbone is IT and digital. So there is a need that there is enough sufficient manpower to secure the ecosystem. In a physical war, you have a boundary. We know that this is our actual line of control, line of actual control. This is the boundary between India, Pakistan, India, China, India, Bangladesh, India, Myanmar. But believe me, internet doesn't have a boundary. You can click www.google.com. You don't know whether you are logged into an Indian server or an American server or a server which is hosted in Europe. Or you can go to NASA. You cannot even think of going to NASA, but you want to learn about NASA, you can log into NASA website and learn so many things. So the internet has enabled us humongously. The world has shrunken like ever before. You can reach America virtually within seconds. You don't need a huge amount of money and everything. But this has one side, this is an enabler, but it has poses a great challenge. Sitting here, you can attack any websites, any of the systems of America, or American can do that, or Chinese can do it to us, or we can do it to China. And the footprint is very, very difficult to identify the people, where from that attacker has come, and how they have executing all these things. So to secure national ecosystem, our banks infrastructure, our critical infrastructure, railway infrastructure, digital infrastructure, we need people with such a caliber, because if you don't understand your system, you will never be able to secure it. So to secure, you need a better understanding of the environment, of the architecture of the systems. So essentially, you need an IT and digital acumen, that you understand the systems, and then basis that you are helping those teams to secure the system. So there are several paths to it, to venture into a cybersecurity career. But believe me, cyber defense, cyber threat intel, offensive security, these are the very blooming or emerging fields. It required humongous potential of what I say, your willpower, your perseverance, your to learn. Then only you will be able to achieve. You will going to the last mile to defend, and if required to offend, to go and attack your enemy. So because your enemy is always remain invisible, they will not come through a aircraft or come through a foot soldier and then fire on you. They will be sophisticated. All hacking tools, all cybersecurity tools, I am telling you, attack tools are absolutely free in the open market. You people all will learn in the course of your journey about Kali Linux, the capability of Metasploit framework. Everything is there in that thing. So this country, believe me, we are a digital superpower. may not be at this point of time an economic superpower, but we are definitely a digital superpower. Sitting in India, we are absolutely supporting n number of countries. Any Western countries, you name it, you will find that people sitting here supporting them. But to secure and safeguard the environment, we need cyber security warrior than ever before. Okay, so my thing is that we need millions of cyber defenders in this country, at least in this country. And then we need equally to support the functions where we are supporting the digital and IT part for the world. And if you go and undertake all these courses, it will charge you minimum 5 to 6 lakhs rupees. Believe me. Because here in the Cyber Vidyapeeth, they are teaching you by hand holding you. People, the trainers are they are having a decades long industry exposure. Now, somebody who is successful in this industry on the cyber defense or cyber security or IT or digital, they will not come you teaching. Or somebody who is teaching you, he doesn't have any practical experience to implement. So we have seen in the academia, professors are never worked in that environment, or somebody who was working on the digital field or IT field, they have not gone and teaching. Here you find people who are teaching, who are having decades old experience, more than decades old experiences in the specific field, be it Python training, be it offensive security, be it compiler level programming and all these things. Sky is the limit. And the potential of your career to grow, believe me, many of you may not be an IITian or from the premier institute of the country, but the field of cybersecurity studies, if you understand and learn, you can always challenge them in terms of success and salary. Because this is purely a technical field where your capabilities will be visible every time. And if you have proven that capability, then whatever your expectation, you will be getting more than your expectation. But for them, you have to learn. You have to take it as a mission. You cannot take it as a career. It should be a part of your life, your way of life. Learning everything, understanding better than anybody else, and then defending those things. And if required, go offensive against your enemy. You need to learn coding. You need to learn entire IT digital stack, how things communicate, where are the vulnerabilities. You need to learn offensive tactics, techniques, procedures. You learn how adversaries use those things. You need to learn how cyber threat intel works. And if you go through all these things, believe me, I can recollect when I started this journey. Nobody has ever guided me or taught me all these things. It's my individual endeavor. I took step by step. But if with my experience today, I need to guide someone what should be your career path in the cybersecurity field, it is much more easier for me, and I can still see that what are the areas where I have done the gap or wasted my times, or I could have effectively utilized it. So that's where Cyber Vidyapeeth, the true professional who are in the industry for last decades, more than decades, they are here to teach you and guide you in this road ahead. Take it very attentively and seriously, and believe me, I am telling you, sky is the limit, and you will have pride and love of your job, that you are safeguarding a particular institution, a country. So it is ever challenging, and it's ever learning. So I wish you all the very best, guys. Keep it up, take it seriously. Believe me, down the line, once you completed the course, get some hands-on, you can really see the changes within you and the value which has been created within yourself. The industry will be loved to have. A CISO like me will be loved to have people like you who have been trained by the best in the industry, best in the country, and who have been guided to be in our team. We are looking for credible and capable resources, but they are not plenty, very scarce. And if there are few, industries are fighting among themselves to get the best. And you people be one of them. So take it very positively, guys. You have nothing to lose and too many to gain. Starting from coding language, offensive training, and all these things, it will take you a level up where you can yourself realize that where you are today and where you will be tomorrow. So take every minute of your teaching or whatever has been taught to you, learn it properly, invest your time. The investment which you are going to do today will be give you a compound interest tomorrow. Okay? So I like to congratulate everyone to be part of this journey. Take it seriously, and I am telling you that success will be yours. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, sir. Thank you so much, sir. It's a great to have you here, and I'm sure the students are going to take what you have said to their heart and definitely work hard to achieve success.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, students, let's start with our class. If you have any further doubts or you want to see the stream again, it will be up on YouTube after I'm done teaching. Okay, so this entire stream will be up on YouTube, and this specific part will be edited out and will become a separate video which will go on YouTube as well. So if you are giving us a few hours, it will be up on YouTube as a separate video as well. Okay, for all you guys to refer and visit. Just so for those people who missed it, that was Mr. Sovan Mukherjee. He's a CISO, which stands for Chief Information Security Officer at Fincare Bank. Okay, and he has been serving, the country. He's a veteran of the Indian Army. He served in the Indian Navy. Sorry. And then he's now been in corporate life for almost, I think, 15 years or so, and he has had a phenomenal track record, and it's great to hear such inspiring words from a person like him. And I hope to see that people, students like us, right, that includes me as well, have gotten this opportunity to learn from such great people. So I expect some dedication and hard work from all of you. I can see that a lot of you have been asking questions regarding our internship programs. So normally, if you clear our Viva, the internship will cost you 1,000 rupees, Indian rupees. For more information about internship, you need to contact the editor bot. Okay, I repeat, you need to contact the editor bot on Telegram. Exactly. Yes, you need to contact the editor bot. And if you want to know more information about our much longer programs, right, 6 months or more, like the faculty development program or the 1-year PGDCD, which stands for post-graduation diploma in cyber defense, which is the most unique cyber defense diploma in the whole world, then you need to contact Mr. Sarvesh, whose details have been shared in the YouTube pinned comment. So you can get the details of Mr. Sarvesh, and you can contact Mr. Sarvesh. He's our registrations manager in the business development team. So you can contact him, and he will further guide you all on how to do the payment, how to join the course, how to do it if you are a final year or a third year BTech student, and how to manage it, while doing an internship, or how to do the internship and then do the PGDCD. Whatever the case may be, whatever your queries, I'm very sure that both the editor bot and Sarvesh will be there to help you guide through your journey. And if required, editor bot will share my number to you personally as well, so you can have a conversation with me as well. I can see some people are asking what are the roadmaps to become a CISO. So the general roadmap is a minimum of 12 to 15 years of experience in the field is absolutely required before you can go ahead with it. But there have been cases where people have gotten a CISO job in 5 years only. So the only requirement is your skill. The only requirement is your skill. Okay. So if your skill level and your dedication is to that level, then you can also rise up to be a CISO someday. And let me tell you, if you do not believe me, you won't believe me when I say this, but you can check the, online, go for online things. I'm not claiming anything. Go for online resources and check what average salary of a CISO is, an average annual salary. It can easily surpass the 1 crore mark. So, CISO has a lot of responsibilities also. It's not just money, right? It's a lot of dedication and hard work and passion that goes, into going to that level. You have to truly be the master of a field to be called a CISO. Okay. And the journey starts here by becoming a cyber rakshak, right? So I invite you all to take part in our other programs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all the different social media platforms, and make sure to keep an eye on paid webinars that we'll be having soon. We'll be having a webinar on anonymity and privacy. We'll be having one on installation and hardening of a Linux system for home usage, so that you become cyber resilient. So we have a lot of things planned, and tomorrow we'll be having Bombay Stock Exchange's CISO with us. I repeat, the Bombay Stock Exchange CISO will be joining us for tomorrow's session, for his for his incredible knowledge, to share his incredible knowledge. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow here as well, so that you are able to go ahead and get inspired from these people who have dedicated their entire lives to this subject, and they have come out successful, and they've proved everyone wrong. They've proved the odds wrong, and they're there today because of their hard work and their dedication to this subject. The link has been shared for the people who are asking by the macOS bot, it seems. So please go ahead and just have a look at the link. That is the course I was talking about. For those who still do not know, it's the postgraduate diploma in cyber defense. You can do it if you are in the 3rd or 4th year of your BTech, or if you have cleared your BTech or BSc or any bachelor's course. It doesn't have to be a BTech course, any bachelor course. Or if you are doing your master's course also, then you can do it side by side as well also, because this is a diploma course, and dual degrees and diplomas are now allowed under the new education policy 2020 Government of India. Okay. So because dual degrees and dual diplomas are allowed, you can actually take part in this diploma. So we hope to see you all there, and we hope to see you work hard to reach the pinnacle and make our country proud. What type of skills need to be mastered? So cyber defense is a huge field. I've already told you about the list of things that you need to master. If you want to hear them again, then I'll give you a short idea of the different fields. It's a huge list. Okay, like it's a truly huge list. You have application security engineer, you have reverse engineers, you have malware analysts, you have defense experts, you have offense experts, you have adversary simulations, you have protocol analysts, you have architecture experts, which help you build secure architectures. So there's so many fields out there. Okay, and then it's all inside just one name, cyber defense, the mother of all fields. Once you've mastered cyber defense, you can go into super specialized fields, and you can further enhance your capability to serve the country and the corporate in the future. Okay, so with that, I'm going to start today's class. Let's not waste too much time. I want to finish 2 topics at least before we end today's class. So let me share my screen, and now my screen should be visible. And as you can clearly see, we were studying about functions. So we know that a function is a collection of related assertions that perform mathematical, analytical, evaluative operation. Okay. So this is the definition that I would say is more mathematical and statistical rather than a generic example. For Python, functions are reusable blocks of code, as I've said, right? And that is the bare bones example of a a function in any programming language. As a matter of fact, even if you go down to the silicon level, even in binary opcodes or operational codes that your CPU understands, you will realize that Python functions are nothing but just blocks of code that can be reused again and again and again and again throughout a program, right? So now we are going to move forward and discuss. So just give me 1 second. There we go. Discuss some advantages of using functions in Python. So the first advantage is that when you use functions, you don't have to repeat the same code again and again. You type it once, you call it, say, fun1 or fun2, and then fun1 can be used all across in your code, and you don't have to type, print blah blah blah, take input from blah blah blah, do this blah blah blah, run a loop, if else. You don't have to write all of it again, right? You can just take that fun statement and then you can use it again and again and again and again, across millions of lines of codes. And just because you've written the function once, it's going to run always. So Python functions, right, are large in the sense that they usually have logical divisions. So for example, say you are making a game and you want the player inside the game to be able to jump. So the code to make the player jump is going to be 7 lines of code in Python. So that code you put inside a function. Now, whenever you want to make the player jump, right, you call that function and that code is called again, all 7 lines. So you don't have to write those 7 lines again and again and again every time you want the player to jump. So this makes both the programmer's job easy and makes the code much more cleaner and easier to handle, right? Another key accomplishment that Python gives you when you're dealing with its functions is that it can return multiple different types of outputs based on different arguments, which is true, right? We saw yesterday that if you put name, then you realize if you put name, you will realize that whatever name you have inputted will get printed out. So you were able to change the value of the argument and hence the output changed. So that is what that that point means. Now I'm going to stop here and address an issue. Some people on Telegram are writing that you will lose features if you're using a terminal. That is completely wrong. That just shows that you don't have knowledge of Linux enough. Linux is all about using the terminal. If you are going to do the system hardening webinar with me, the paid webinar that will launch, then you will realize it will be a live webinar that I live on the terminal. You do not need a browser or even a simple graphics to live. Okay, a terminal inside Linux has all the power of the world. You can do anything with a simple terminal. Moving on, syntax of a Python function. I think we have already had a look at this in our code editor, so I'm not going to waste too much time here. And just let the slide be there so you can actually go through the slide. So I'm going to give you all roughly 2 minutes, okay? And then I'll be moving on. That's it. Let's move on. So a little, more information, theoretical information, I should point that out, about, theoretical information about Python functions are here in front of you. So some things that I want to point out here is that a function header is terminated by a colon. So what this means to say is that, when you define a function, towards the end, we always put a colon, right? That is what you need to remember. Okay, so that is what this sentence is referring to right here. You can also add documentation, which is similar to comments, using a doc string. So here is example of doc string. You use 3 double quotes, then you put a text, and then you put 3 double quotes, and this is called a doc string. It is similar to what a comment is. Okay, the indentation depth of a function or even an if-else statement or a for loop is always going to be 4 spaces, also known as a tab. So when you just press tab once, it gives you 4 spaces in most code editors. Of course, functions can return values or outputs to the user, right? In our case, we were returning the output of name. So you can return output of an expression as well, and the user will be able to save it. An example of returning output would be define function 1. You will be taking an integer, say a, so a colon integer, bracket close, colon, and then you will go down inside the function, and inside the function, you'll do something with a, and then you will return the value of a. So you can actually say something like x equals to function, and then just pass a parameter. And what this will do is that the function will return an output to the variable x and save it in the variable x. If you did not understand what I just said, don't worry, I'll show an example before ending today's class, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. The next thing you need to know is about calling a function. We've already seen how to do that. Whatever is the name of the function, you can just type the name of the function and it will get called. Okay. Can you have 2 functions with the same name? Yes, but the number of parameters need to be different. That's called function overloading. That's an advanced concept we are not touching here. Okay, because that is not required for anything taught in this course. So we are not touching that right. What are user defined functions in Python? So user defined functions are basically the functions that we create. Okay, so before this, I think I need to explain to you that how many types of functions there are in Python. So there are 2 types of functions. Okay, there is the built-in functions like the print function, the input function, the str function, and the float function. These are all functions. Okay, but the fun function that we created yesterday was a custom user defined function that I have created myself to teach you guys what a function is. So this is talking about the custom function. Okay, so example of a user defined function is as follows. Please go through this code once. I'll wait for about 60 seconds before going ahead. This code should be simple to understand if you guys have been doing the homework and been looking at the code I've given you. So let's stop here for today. Okay, in terms of calling a function, we have done with functions now. So you can actually, literally, there's nothing else to know about functions that you require to build your own hacking tools. You hear that? There is nothing you need to know more about functions and variables to build your own hacking tools. So you've already gone one step, one level up. You're at level 2 now. We're going to take you to the level 3. Okay, in the next class you will be looking at arguments of a function, which are different and can happen in different situations, but you've already seen an example of the argument, so there's nothing to worry about there. I'll teach you about default arguments and keywords, and from that point onwards I will be spending time with built-in functions for about half an hour tomorrow. And that will be the end of it. Okay, for functions. And when I say functions, I mean things related to functions. Functions itself is a topic that's over. Then we'll be looking at recursion, and how recursion works. I'll be teaching you 3 different functions of Python that are required to be taught to you, and that will be it. We'll be done with the Python syllabus. Okay, Maybe for about half an hour tomorrow, I'll teach you about modules, because modules will be used later down the line by Zephyr as well as Rocky to further. Okay, so you will need that. And I think that's about it for our basics of Python syllabus, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. For the homework, a submission link will be shared in Telegram, so you don't have to worry about that. Please just look out for Telegram, and you will be completely you will be completely fine. Okay, so I think that's about it. I'll be touching modules. I'll be touching inside modules only. I'll be touching file handling. I'll be showing you 3 examples of exceptional handling. We'll be going at 2 examples of socket programming, which is interesting. And then I'll be giving you, showing you one task and then giving you one task. It will be like a mini project that you'll have to do in 2 days. Okay, so then we'll be done with the first module. On the 10th day, we'll be done with the first module, and with the project, we'll do a closure. And then for data science, Jeffrey will take around 10 to 11 days to cover data science completely, and then Rocky will come in with Python for security, which is going to be the juicy topics that you guys have been looking out for. Okay, so OOPS is not covered in this course because it's not required for building most of the tools. Okay, so with that, I declare today's session over. The attendance link has been shared in the Telegram group. If you are interested in joining our PGDCD course or our Cyber Rakshak Acharya course, feel free to contact Sarvesh from Registrations Business Development Team. His number is in the pinned comment. If you want to attend our paid webinars on privacy, anonymity, security, or Linux and Linux hardening for home usage and business usage, then we'll be sharing more details on that soon, within next 2 days. If you are interested in doing internship with us, please contact the editor bot because there's going to be an internship test soon. I repeat, there's going to be an internship test soon for everyone interested to join our internship. Okay, so don't worry. Yes, web scraping and CSV is coming. Don't worry. After modules, that's the topic I'm going to cover. I will be teaching you everything. Okay, don't worry. We have a lot of time. 3 days is a lot of time. Arrays will be taught to you by Zephyr, okay, because np.array is something that Zephyr will be getting into when he teaches you data science. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, and make sure to text the editor bot personally, not publicly on the groups. Okay, so personally text him, get in contact with the editor bot, and the editor bot will help you from there on out. If you're interested in doing an internship in cyber data science and business intelligence, then please contact Mac OS X bot on Telegram. Sorry, bot Mac OS X. Okay. NumPys and pandas will be covered by Jeffrey for the next 10 days. Okay. Yes, you will be given some programming questions tomorrow. Don't worry. For the selection of intern, you have to clear the test and a Viva. If you clear both, you have to pay 1,000 rupees. If you don't clear both, you have to pay 1,500 rupees to join. Okay. Attendance link has been shared in the Telegram group. Homework link will be shared in the Telegram group soon. Please refer YouTube for installation of Kali Linux, or wait till Rocky shows you a simple installation. On, I think, the 20th or 21st day of this course, one of our hackers, Rocky, will come in. He'll show you live installation of Kali Linux, so you don't have to worry. Yes, the test will be on basics of Python and basics of cyber security, whatever you can Google. Okay. But the Viva will be purely on basics of cybersecurity. I just want to see how you talk, how you answer, because see, to be a cybersecurity professional is to always be on your toes, always looking out for the next challenge, always be dedicated. So those are some things we are looking for in the Viva. Okay. Project will be coming up earlier. No, it's 1,000 for the internship if you get selected. If you are unable to get selected in the Viva and the test, then it's 1,500 rupees. Okay. DSA, no, we will not be touching DSA. This is not a programming course. This is a cyber defense course. So we are teaching you to become cyber rakshaks. DSA, I think you can learn on your own. There's like a million YouTube videos out there, 12, 15 hours long. So I'll again repeat, if you have any queries regarding about our paid course PGDCD, it costs 80,000 rupees. Some people have been asking, so it costs 80,000 rupees for 1 year. It's a full-fledged university course. You will get a UGC degree diploma. The Viva will be conducted after the test is held. The test will be held soon. I'm still waiting for everyone to for DSA you can so no, not DSA, for the Viva you will have to wait maybe 2-3 days max. I'm still waiting for all people. Okay. Yes, you have to clear both the MCQ test and the Viva. There'll be an MCQ test and a Viva, so you have to clear both. Then you will get a discount of 500 and you have to pay 1,000, otherwise 1,500 for 4 months. So 4 months, all material will give you for free, will give you the softwares for free, will give you the knowledge for free, and you'll be able to work under real, hackers, people who make 0 days. Okay. So, direct, you'll be working under them and you'll be working on a project of your life. A project so massive, you can't even imagine its influence on the world. There is no 4 months course. Please listen to what I'm saying. It's an internship for 4 months. No, internship, anybody can apply. Anybody, no matter what your background, what your education, doesn't matter. Internship is open for everyone. Even if you're a dancer who has never touched computer in his life, if you're interested in learning, we will take you in if you show the dedication. Yes, you can apply for the internship in November. Benefit of the internship, you have to Google the benefits of internship on your own. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Yes, internship is open for everyone. Anytime you can apply for the internship whenever you want. But whenever you apply, it will take us a few days to process. The internship is online, Adit. You have to work harder. Mr. Rahman, you have to work harder. That's the answer. See, the dedication is the only thing that can take you to success. Okay. And dedication means putting in the effort to, become the next big cyber rakshak. So internship, we are promising you opportunities, not placement opportunities, but career opportunities of different kinds. For the PGDCD course, if you are taking part in it, 3 interviews are guaranteed for the PGDCD course. And if you are in the top 5%, then a job is guaranteed. It will be guaranteed by us in written. You will get the job. To apply for the internship, please text editor bot on Telegram. The name editor bot you can find in the participants list on our group. I repeat, on our group. The editor bot is pretty frequent about texting. So you can find the editor bot on Telegram. To apply for internship, again, please contact editor bot on Telegram. I repeat, please contact editor bot on Telegram. I repeat, please contact editor bot on Telegram. Okay. You can apply for the internship anytime. If you want right now also, just put a text on Telegram, because Telegram is a real-time chatting platform. So we can reply to you and take your queries in real time. Okay. So please text editor bot regarding all internship queries or any queries regarding even our paid courses. You can reach to the editor bot, and I'm pretty sure, that I'll be more than happy to respond to you. So homework needs to be uploaded as a zip file. The link will be shared soon. Yes. Yes, you can, but you can actually do it while doing your masters as well, Mr. Kulkarni. So because after 2 years, maybe we'll have our own full-fledged masters, which is 2 years. You don't know, right? So it's best to take the opportunity when life presents you one. Okay, so please be sure to look out for the instructions I'm giving. And it's fine, take your time, understand how things work, understand how you can achieve success in this field. And if you feel that we are doing a great job, please subscribe to our channel, like the stream, and press the bell icon to be notified of our future videos or streams. Okay, and if you feel that our courses can benefit your career and your resume and can take you to the level of say a CISO, then be sure to apply for. Yes, even if you apply for the internship, you have to attend the classes if you want to. You see, these are free classes, so it is up to you if you want to attend these classes or not. I am sharing all this knowledge for you only. So if you're interested, feel free to join us. Okay, so with that, I'll be ending the session. I repeat, editor bot is the person you want to contact for all your queries. If it is about payment for PGDCD or faculty development program, then for all payment queries, you want to contact Surveys from Registrations Business Development Team. His number is there in the pinned comment. Okay, we'll see you guys soon. We have so many things planned out for you. We'll have our own CTFs, our own Hack the Box like platform. We are having many things planned for the future. With that, I'm going to sign off for today. Dhanyawad. Jai Hind.